Hey Bladder, so you finally caught me, and you subscribed and you liked this video, and you commented, and you watched it a million times, over and over again for the rest of your life, like a good little money converter for me. You're a converter for views for me. You are a slave for me. Imagine if slavery was brought back and I was a slave. Slave for 7 years. 15 years a slave. Me. Who played that guy in 15 Years a Slave? It wasn't Denzel. Was it Denzel Washington, actually? And Benedict Cumberbatch was in that fucking film as well. And he built the bridge out of logs to get logs across the river. And then also there was a white guy who promised to deliver a note for him, but then he backstabbed Denzel Washington. And then fucking Denzel Washington, at the end, he was holding the guy who he called his master or whatever, like really tightly. But he wasn't a slave. He was freed. But then he was a slave again. And then he meets his family at the end. And they're like, "Where have you been? You haven't been paying child support for 15 years. And then they all slap the hell out of him. And then they all go together and watch Comedy Def Jam. And they do the like head thing. There's some weird stuff that people used to do back in the day that we don't do today. And there's some weird stuff that we do today that people would probably feel weird about back in the day. Like, there's so many crazy things about being a human, and we only have one life. And we only have one life. And we only live for we only live our lives. So, and everyone pretends to be a certain way, except there are some stuff that is constant, like pain and suffering, and judgment, and close-minded not freaks, close-minded slaves. I was only 15 years a slave. You were a slave your whole life. How about that? How about that one, baby boy? Fucking, what am I? Fucking, why do I even record these videos if I get no views? I ain't getting no views from yous, boo-hoos, and take and D's, suck on D's. No, these big hairy red balls that help repopulate the earth with smart people. Don't think I'm dumb. You think I'm dumb, don't you? You think because I make these videos and because I don't cut this and because I can't be bothered to do shit. I went to my fucking gym yesterday. Do you go to the gym? Nah, because even though I'm fat and lazy, you're fat, lazy, and you're a cunt. I hate making these videos. I hate it. I hate making these videos. I hate talking. I hate trying to do anything. I'm watching a Spanish film called The Platform, and it was made in 2019. And it is a harrowing, disgusting view on what human beings do to each other. I don't watch things that make me happy. I watch things that make me sad and cut myself. I'm a serial cutter. I self-harm because it makes me feel good. And I don't know, I'm only joking. I don't do that shit. But I don't know if this video is going to get taken down now for promoting self-harm or some shit. I never promoted self-harm. It was a fucking joke. But anything that I say is just taken out of context. Anything you say is taken out of context. Context doesn't matter when people are pieces of shit and pretending to be stupid. People pretend to be stupid. They pretend to act in a certain way. And fucking when that happens, and when you can't beat the shit out of someone for acting in such a way, what kind of a world are we left with? We're left with people pretending to be stupid to manipulate others. It's like when you say something and no one agrees with it, even though it's the truth, and everyone's in denial. And then because there's more of them, they hold you down and they go from 2 knuckles to 3. And it's not fair. I don't want to go from 2 knuckles to 3. I don't want no knuckles. And I bet you don't want no knuckles as well. None of these in your fucking head. I'd rather get knuckles into my dome than knuckles into my ass, if you know what I mean. Who wants to get knuckles into their ass? Only I was going to say Diego Sanchez. Remember the whole controversy with Diego Sanchez and Labia? Whatever his fucking name is. Diego's guru. That was funny. No one even fucking knows about it or cares about it anymore. That was like a funny point in MMA history. That's MMA history for you. That's solidified in MMA history in Diego Sanchez's legacy. Oh, Diego, what are you doing? He's done. What's next? What's the next funniest thing that's gonna fucking happen? There's always funny shit happening in new memes, and when am I gonna be the meme? Is it when I have grey hair? Am I gonna have to wait until I'm like 35 before I become a fucking meme? I'm like the next Christian Chandler, Christine. Fucking I'm not. I'm fucking not. I fucking hate that little fucking twerp. He's a twerp. She's a twerp. Whatever the hell it is. And there's something wrong with it. And there's something wrong with people who think that it's okay to say, to justify its actions. It's some sort of creature, some sort of eldritch creature that crawled out of one of H.P. Lovecraft's fucking writings. H.P. Lovecraft couldn't even envision or create such a ungodly, such a dysfunctional, revolting, misguided. It's wrong in every aspect of life. I truly believe that that creature is an insult to life itself. Oh, fucking hell. Let me carry on. Who else is an insult to life itself? Those. I can't say anything on YouTube. I can't say anything anywhere to anyone except for the people who know what I'm talking about. I don't need to. I'm winking. I'm wanking. I'm winking while I'm wanking, and I'm blinking. And I'm squeezing. I'm winking, and I'm wanking. Fucking I hate it. I hate being tired. I wish I could just go to my gym every day, but walking 22 kilometers is a go fuck myself to me, and I ain't getting fucked. I'm lying down. I'm relaxing. What are you doing? Are you relaxing too? Good. Enjoy it while you can, because life is gonna fuck you soon, like it's gonna fuck me soon. I was happy. But then I lived too long. You either live too long and become a villain, or die the hero. Oprah said that. It was in her book. And you get one. And you get one. And you get one. They all look under their seats, and it's like a bill to pay all of the costs of making the show. And you get one. This is £5,000. How much does it cost to run this show? It's like, well, it doesn't really cost that much, but for personal expenses, that's like $5 million. So they all have to pay like $50,000 each. Imagine that. Instead of getting a car, they get the bill. Dr. Phil is gonna